of the hippopotamus. Their scientific name is the Hippopotamus amphibius. Their habitat is actually near Africa and near rivers and lakes. That's because they are semi-aquatic. The climate in which they are in is normally in the water which they cool off, but they're also very hot because they live in the desert. The abiotic factors that affect the hippo are either if it's a lake, either like rocks and the amount of their habitat in which they are, and the abiotic are the prey and which is what they eat, which is normally sometimes small animals or plants, and the ones that actually feed on them, which are very little because hippos are very aggressive. Their position in the food chain is very high due to this aggression they have, and not a lot of animals actually will go near them. They're omnivores, and the importance of them in the food chain is that they are very high up because they only feed on mostly plants and little animals.
Okay, the monkey leg has a scientific name which is Erythrocebus patlas. It lives mainly in dry savanna where it has a dry weather. His abiotic factors are the temperature, environment, water, etc. Biotic factors are jungle, cats, fruits, leaves, and insects. They are secondary consumers and they are herbivores.
The Giraffa camelopardalis, often known as giraffe, often live in the savanna, grassland, and woodland. They are characterized by their growing grass and that they are warm all the year. The giraffe are herbivores, but often they eat some bugs. And the importance is that they eat the plants and stop them from growing to grow again.
Known as a plain zebra, can either live on treeless grasslands or in the savanna that we commonly know. They are commonly known as herbivores and also grazers because they feed on grass that grows on the savanna or the grasslands. And abiotic factors that affect the life of the zebra on the savanna are the climate as an abiotic factor, climate and weather, because on the savanna there are either two seasons, the dry or the rainy season. When there is a rainy season, it allows for the grass to gain more nutrients. We also have the dry season where there is a ginormous drought throughout the whole savanna that makes the rivers and the rivers dry, and then the plants to get burned from the sun or die. So the zebras have to look out for another place, and they need to search for food. The biotic factors would be the grass and the commodities that they have in their habitat. They have that because the tall grass that there is on the savanna and on the grasslands help them to camouflage so they can hide from their predators. And their predators, the most known is either the lion or the hyena.
The scientific name of the toucan is Rampasdidae. The habitat is rainforest, and they need a forest green climate condition. The abiotic factors of that affect the toucan is soil, air, water, sunlight, and temperature. And the biotic factors that affect the toucan are the animals, plants, trees, the grass, and their prey. And the position in the food chain of the toucan is the lower consumer. And the importance in food chain is that they pick out insects in the ground and disperse the seeds.